Painters versus toy collectors, a battle that has raged for over 40,000 years, finally comes to a head. No longer do you have to bear the scorn of many painters who say, oh, you don't like the hobby, you're not a true fan, the real joy is painting it. Well, put your money where your mouth is, because now JoyToy has given you a figure you can paint. Yes, this is the JoyToy Space Marines Intercessor Armoring Hall Edition. This is technically a Space Marine 2 figure, but this is like the blank prototype. You can paint this. Now, no excuse. You mini painters, I hope you buy all these and show us how it's done. I expect a paint job level like this. Ideally, what I want to see is this Noise Marine. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if this is even like a formal actual Games Workshop mini or if this is someone's like custom. This is what I want. This is what I dream JoyToy to make. A Space Marine, the zebra, the leopard thing, the green, the everything. This is freaking good. If I could, I would paint mine this way. Will I ever paint mine? I don't know. I've seen some paint markers, right? Because I don't think I can do like full-on painting at this point. I think I would need years of practice. But I feel like I could maybe swing it with some markers. So, let's see. First of all, I just want to see what kind of figure this is. What an Unpainted JoyToy figure is actually like. Are there instructions this time? What do we got here? You get the stand. Are you gonna you paint bases? So, Intercessor power pack, big old bolt rifle, bolt pistol, 2 little thingies, grenade. You get hands. You get other grenades. You get a chain sword. Now, I'm really interested in seeing how this thing will feel. It's wild. Look at him. Look at him. Like, that's just so interesting. I wonder if this is what the blanks of all the figures look like. Like, if this really underneath it all is this dude, or if this is some kind of, I assume this is some kind of like a base coat or something. I don't know. I don't really have any way of knowing, but this is super interesting. It is on like the Space Marine 2 body, right? So it has that same kind of like shoulder pauldron thing going on. In terms of the feel, I don't know how to describe it. And maybe it's just in my head. It does have like an interesting feel, but it has like your did I already full Townsend? You always got a full Townsend. You're doing that. The crunch, not a lot in there. But in there, it's okay. Back bend, pretty good. It has the same kind of thing going on. This one actually feels more plasticky, because this one is actually like, see how I'm doing this with this like dangly bit? This is like very rubbery. So that's like a choice they made. This one is just straight up like actual like model plastic. There's no give there. So you're going to be very careful when you're doing like the legs. You're not doing any splits there. This guy, I would dare say, is just, well, the back one is like rubbery. So I don't know what's going on. Does it have, yeah, it has like the detachable pack. That'll be nice, because I assume what you're going to need to do to paint this, or what I would need to do, is to just pull this guy apart. But yeah, he has like the double jointed knees, the feet, the toe hinge, fairly tight on this one still. Interesting. So painting this guy, I have to assume everyone, because to paint a figure, you got to like take that off. One other cool thing. Oh, interesting. Here's a little weird thing. This one, it comes with like the gap for the LED, but it doesn't come with LEDs. So like you have the gap there. You can buy it. You'll have to buy like either, how did I get that off? And then like immediately it's like, nope, we're lasered in there. You have to like get your own. I guess you could harvest it. Like you could take it from, all my figures there. You could take it from the Relic Secundus, right? So you'll need to get one way or another the LED like that. And then you put it in there and you're tapping, you're bebopping and skitting around, and then you have like the breathing function. I don't know. The lights is really cool. That's interesting. I don't know why they didn't include the LED. So yeah, LED does not come with this guy, unless I very much missed something. How do we feel about that? That feels like a definite miss. You know, like it should have been in there from the start. Am I orienting it right? I think I want... Yeah, you want most of the light behind the eye. Well, I guess it's kind of the same either way. But we'll put him in the background. Relic Secundus, by the way. I have a different video on the channel coming up. Check that guy out. He's freaking stellar. Yeah. So no light up features by default. I did get, back before they started doing their own LEDs, I did get some custom ones from Cool Toys Club. I assume they'll still sell them, but that's really interesting. So in terms of as a figure, he feels really great. But I think to paint this guy effectively, you're going to need to like take him apart. So if you don't know, JoyToys come apart fairly easily. So like the pauldrons, those come off really nice. The shoulder, the new style shoulder is a ball joint that you can just like pop out. So you'll do that. I mean, I guess if you're getting really, really into it, I've seen like Donnie. By the way, Donnie, he's like, as far as I'm concerned, he's the preeminent JoyToy painter. So I expect him to be painting up a storm. Maybe I could send him one to paint for me. The Noise Marine, Donnie. So you'd pull that off. It is a ball joint at the hips, so you can pull that off. So it is made to be painted. There is a ball joint up in there too. You can pull that off. A little heat would go a long way, right? Pull the legs off. Because otherwise, I don't know how you're going to effectively paint in all the spaces. But this is your blank slate. Let me know in the comments what you're going to paint up. If I'm being honest, if I really give this a go with painting, it's probably going to be like a single color. Maybe I'll make like a Ninja Turtle-ish paint job where like I pick a turtle and I do like the red accents. This would be like the plastron. The Power Pack shell would have to end up being the shell, right? It's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, so you're going to need to take him apart in various ways. Don't be shy. This one could be a little finicky. But overall, I think this figure, JoyToy, a lot of people, like Donnie, already like customize them kind of by default. But this one is obviously made for that. I think these have sold really well. This is a real pain in the ass, though, to get this back on, by the way. It's not like hard, it's just it's a weird freaking I regret it. I regret it instantly. Come on, damn it. Damn, I lost a sight. I just saw that movie multiple times. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did they do to us? You know what? I'm gonna do this. And then we're going to do this. I didn't expect this detour to be a thing. Okay, there we go. Because, yeah, it's weird to get the purchase there. And then we pop. God damn it, these. Don't take them apart. Don't. God. There we go. There we go. Now we're back in action. So he's all gray. He's good. His power pack. That's prime for painting too. Put him in there. Capes, you could work in some capes. So there he is. And then what else are you going to have to paint? The chain sword. It's interesting. I don't know. Like it's in my brain. Like they're the same material, but something about this one feels realer. It feels like it's interesting how much paint convinces the old brain. But yeah, you can slip that in there. You get this. Is this like a bolter rifle or something? Maybe. That's all gray. You get a bolt pistol. I wonder. You can, I swear to God, you can pull these freaking clips out. Ha! Ha! I'm not crazy. So you can pull it out. You'll need to pull that out and paint the clip. I don't know how that works though. Like, is there enough clearance? But again, JoyToy, they do it. They find a way to make it work. So there's your little bolt pistol. You'll get... Should I just dump all this shit out? How's that? Don't need to paint the desiccates. That would be dumb. It'd be funny. I'd probably do it. I'd paint the package. So you get like a pistol in the holster, a pistol out of the holster. You get a freaking like grenade pair. You get a single, I think this is another kind of grenade. A grenade to hold in the hand. And then of course you're going to get the fists. Yet another grenade. Trigger finger hand. I was really interested to see like how rubbery the hands are. But yeah, this is just straight up. Is this... I would love to see like a behind the scenes into the JoyToy factory. I wonder how that's going to go for folks. Yeah, because if you were hoping for me to paint one, that would be like a really long journey. But I do think... I can't remember the name of them now, but I've seen like paint pens. I mean, obviously people know like Gundam markers and stuff exist. But there's a company doing like paint pens specifically for like Warhammer models. So I'm really tempted to try it. It's just, it's so interesting. This figure, I'm really hoping we can see people go wild. But in my heart of hearts, this would be a JoyToy. No, I mean, obviously it's a JoyToy now. But in my heart of hearts, this would be a Noise Marine. Although Chaos guys don't wear purity seals, I guess you could just rip that off and make him Chaos or whatnot. But man, I don't know. I think it's also kind of interesting because McFarlane does this. McFarlane actually does Warhammer figures, and they have some paint proofs too that you can get. And I guess people paint, but this is just, it's such an interesting time. It's so cool that JoyToy do this. I wonder if they will do more. Here's my own tinfoil hat theory. I suspect, obviously JoyToy makes stuff for Games Workshop with the Workshop license and all that, but I suspect Games Workshop is kind of leery of JoyToy encroaching in on like the mini space. So I wonder if we'll be able to get many more of these. But I think that's how you get you mini people into the fold. That's how they trap you into making action figures. I think this is sick. What do you guys think, gals? Because I know, like folks like the Imperial Saint. I don't know if she's ever gotten into painting, though. I don't think I've seen painting videos. I know she's printing like the big, like life-size Marines and Sororitas and all that kind of stuff, the Battle Sisters, but this is tempting. I think these have sold like hotcakes, though, so these might be hard to get. I did get mine through the TikTok shop. I'll link it if possible, but maybe places like LtCave or whatnot, but... Oh, shit, what did I'm kind of nervous. Yeah, be careful with that. What's the... Let me know. Obviously, the freaking Noise Marine is way beyond my skill. What's the easiest beginner paint job? And I don't want to do an Ultramarine. Like I can't top that. I would like to do some like a wacky custom. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do like a turtley thing because I am very much a turtle guy. Maybe some kind of Luffy Space Marine. Because I feel like if the theme is strong enough, a strong theme or idea could override a bad paint job. But let me know. Let me know with ideas, tips, like the best paint to use. I would assume just regular Warhammer paint is going to be fine for these guys. But you never really know. People who have experience painting action figures, I'm sure you have a lot of tips too. Like not to gum up the joints, how to seal them. This will be interesting. I really want to see if anybody has painted these or started... Share the links in the comments, pictures, everything. I want to see it. I want to see what people do with this because the potential is just freaking wild, right? Anyways, thanks as always for watching. Take care of yourselves and pray to the paint gods that they can bless me. Pray to the paint spirit. Would that qualify as like the machine god? The paint? Probably, right? Anyways. See you, folks. See, I'll be like, I need like a monocle to like zoom in and get like the fine details. But I think I could rough it. We shall see.